So my brother,
Yes.
karibu sana Beyond Journey podcast.
Thank you very
How was
much.
your day, sir?
Fine.
I'm really happy to see you here.
Okay.
So tuambie kwa majina wewe ni nani kwa wale ambao
Okay.
hakujui.
Okay. My name is Samuel Wekesa.
Yes.
You can as well call me Pastor Samuel. You can call me also Engineer Samuel. Yeah. Then Okumu,
Yeah.
and I love her so much.
Thank you.
So that is it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, can you just share a bit of your life, maybe from childhood to now, kwa kifupi tu, ulijua one day utakuwa engineer ama utakuwa mtumishi wa Mungu?
Okay. At first,
Yes.
my life or our life as a family,
Yes.
it was when at the age of from 5, 6, 7 years there.
Yeah.
If I remember, it was life of joy. Life was very good actually, because I was born in Kericho town, where my parents used to work there in a tea company.
Yeah.
So I was born there. And then we grew there. Life was good because my parents was earning. So whatever we needed, they were in a position to provide the basic needs, even the best clothing. Then my life was full of joy because it was around it was in the town. So I felt good. And then we were staying in a camp whereby there were so many. We had villagers there, people staying within the same place. So they were very social. They were very happy. So every time when they were getting their salary, they were welcoming me, buying for me some stuffs, food stuffs. So life was good, actually. I remember that. Then from there, after some years, when I was about maybe to start my education in the nursery school,
Yeah.
so I was forced now to move from now Kericho town to our village at Western. That was where my parents was born there. So at that age, so life changed. Now we were staying alone with my elder sister because I'm the second born. So when we were staying alone, so we were near our grandmother. My grandmother was near. So life was full of fear because we are alone in the house of my parents. So life was full of fear, wonders. Sometimes you because the environment had changed, because it is not the place where I was born. So it changed. Then I was about to go to school at the age of 7 years. So it means I started my school or schooling when I was at 7 years. So I think it was very late as I did when I was thinking. I saw it was very late because at the age of 7 years. So when I was going, maybe when we were living at that time, so we are about to go to school now together with my elder sister, and we are staying alone. We fear because our school we were crossing the road. Yeah, the school was, but not far. So life was hard because we are alone. Then sometimes maybe getting food, those something like getting whatever we were getting at the time I was staying with my parents. I was not getting at that time because there was no telephones. Communication was through telegram, and at that time we were very young. We could not maybe know what to be done for us to know if my parents or something maybe imetumiwa tujue tunapata aje. So life was like that. Then after a short time now, after maybe now from nursery school to standard 1, starting now the primary level. So my dad, I don't know what happened, but he lost his job. After losing his job now, he came now home to stay with us together. We have to stay now together with my parents. So from their life now was much harder now. Even getting food was a problem. I don't know, he retired, I don't know. He was maybe fired from the company. I did not know, but he said he's not maybe working from there. As we were maybe asking him why now we are here, and our many years back we were staying at Kericho town, why? He could not even answer. He was just saying, you just go to school or just concentrate on your things. Yeah, he was unable maybe to say the reason. So by now continuing with the life now continued to be more harder, because even we could not afford even shoes. No, we are growing now. We are growing. Even getting shoes, even school uniform. Sometimes you go to school, but you are just wearing civilians. We are not wearing in the correct maybe attire.
Yeah.
So when I remember, that life was not good. It was very hard. So when we were just growing now, my father now, he started now doing hustling for being just a mere laborer, doing small farming, going and maybe working from other people's farm, maybe to get something. Then, but it was not enough at that time, because maybe he can just afford some amount, maybe it just maybe for one hand to mouth. So he could not even maybe to buy even some clothing, some other basic needs was difficult. So I was growing now. Maybe I was now becoming at the age of 10. Yeah. So I was forced now also to start maybe doing some small jobs, hustling outside there, doing weeding in some people's farm. Yeah, going and doing, maybe staying at going in a nearby home, maybe doing something like weeding or cleaning the compound, pruning trees, so that they can get something. And sometimes whatever I was getting, it was not maybe for me alone. So I was now to chip in also to assist my parents, because whatever maybe he was earning my dad, it was not enough. And my mother was also there, just a mere farmer, doing small farming, but the farming or the whatever he was doing in the farm, it was not growing, because maybe the input was not maybe available, was not enough. So life was like that. And then, so at that time I was growing, it was, so when I was growing that time, so I was now, I reached a stage whereby I have to maybe to stay in my own house, because I cannot stay together with my elder sister.
At this time, are you in primary or high school?
At this time, maybe you can beat. I can
Because
beat you.
you instead now going to work for people so that you can earn something small to help to support your parents.
I
right?
was in primary.
In primary still.
Maybe during the holidays
Yeah.
or maybe after schools.
Mm.
Then sometimes
Yeah.
I sneak
Mm.
during games time
Yeah.
to go and maybe look for some small jobs.
Mm.
And I was earning small money like 30 bob,
Mm.
50 bob, 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Mm.
So by so doing, so from there I was maybe buying some clothing, shoes, even for the school bags, books,
Yeah.
anything that was maybe needed at school. So life was like that, to hustle. And then sometimes I hustle now together with my dad. So I was saying, it reached a time whereby I have maybe to stay alone or in the house,
Yeah.
because in our clan or culture, a boy cannot stay together with maybe parents or her sisters, and he is growing. So I was forced now to build a small house. We call it the Simba.
Lion.
Yeah, lion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that lion, even it was not that way quality. Yeah, the roofing was just for grass
Thatched. Yeah.
and then inside there was no even chairs.
Yeah.
It was a room, or it was a 2-room house. So sleeping in the other room, another room, it is just empty. Maybe when there is something to keep, like the remains of the harvest, whatever, and my parents used to put there. And so life was like that. But I was working hard at that time.
Yeah.
When I was in primary, I was working hard, besides maybe doing hustling. Life maybe being hard,
Yeah.
but I was working hard. So I managed to reach at standard 8,
Yeah.
where I passed my KCPE. Very well I passed.
Wow.
Yeah, but when I passed, my parents were still down. So they were planning maybe to take me to the polytechnic.
Yeah.
They said, maybe we don't have school fees, you cannot proceed. What we can assist, maybe you can go to a nearby polytechnic, maybe you can train for driving. For me, I was just accepting, because I knew my parents.
Yeah.
And I was growing with them, so I saw everything how life was. So there was friends of my parents, their neighbors. They say that they asked my parents to what marks on how does your boy have performed. Yeah, my mother, she was very open. She could say how I performed. Then when she said like that, my neighbors and the friends to my parents, they advised my parents that it is good to take this guy to the secondary school.
Yeah.
Don't take him to the polytechnic, because he has the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can also pursue in secondary, or he can be a great guy. So, and in my mind, I was not just thinking not just to be just a driver because of my parents maybe saying though. In my mind, when I was maybe walking around, playing with my friends, I saw people working for electricity, the Kenya Power.
Yeah.
They are working nearby our home. So I was influenced. Then I was taking my time going there to see on how they work. Then in my mind or in my heart, I was saying that in the future, when I grow up now, I want to be an engineer doing this in electricity. Because whatever they were doing, I was just feeling happy. Even my parents could call me to do something, I could answer that I will not manage. So there is something I'm looking very important.
Yeah.
So by my parents, so after being advised about my performance in primary, so these people advised them that whatever you will be getting, you'll be maybe giving teachers, or sometimes if you don't have anything, you go there and you talk to teachers or the head teacher there, or the person maybe in charge with the fees. He can hear you. So they managed to take me to the secondary school.
Yeah.
It was just a nearby school. And for that time, for the marks I got at the primary school, I had to go to a bigger school, high school. But due to maybe the challenges in poverty situation, so I was forced now to go to a nearby just secondary school,
Yeah.
so to learn. But my parents say that maybe when something, maybe because they were farmers, so they reached a time they were we had some livestock, so they were saying maybe this livestock when they grow, when you are there at the nearby school, so we shall change you. Maybe when you reach in Form 2, Form 3, we can change you to another school. But after some times, they had promised that, but I saw no, kaona kuna matumaini. So I continued in that same school,
Yeah.
working hard. Even school fees now, it was just a challenge.
Yeah.
Even sometimes my dad used to come in the same high school to do some hustling. Then I remember there was a time we were about to go games. As you know, games, yeah, for inter schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, other students are going, nobody's maybe remaining at school. So my parents now, my dad, he said that we go and hustle to your school,
Yeah.
by digging the latrines.
Yeah.
He enter inside the latrine digging. Maybe me, I just support him by removing the soil, so that maybe my fee can be settled.
Yeah.
So it was like that. So I was doing, but in another way, I was not feeling good, because it is time for maybe activities, going outside. But for me now, I'm just there with my dad.
Yeah.
He has to work so that they can get anything. So life was like that. But I managed to do my KCSE exam. So after that, the same parents also say that maybe now you will not manage now to take you maybe to take college or to the TTI. So what you do now, they insisted on maybe going on in the polytechnic.
Yeah.
They insisted that I go out to maybe to train. Now they were insisting for me to do driving. So when they were saying that, sikuwa nakataa.
Yeah.
Because it is my parents. So nilikuwa tunatii. So after that, staying home, I saw life still not good, struggling there. They are saying they will take me, so I'm on just that waiting. I was just waiting, maybe if they will maybe take me to the college or whenever to the polytechnic. I was just ready. But in the process, staying at that time, so my sister now, he had grown up, so he was working at the Thika town in a farm, in a certain farm. He was employed in a certain farm. So she said that maybe I can also go there to work in the same company where she was working. So I did not refuse, because I've done my Form 4.
Yeah.
So I said maybe let me go there and try. I went there, but the work was very tiresome. You feel fatigue. You work from early, you wake up early, up to late. But the salary was not enough, not stable. So I worked for 1 month only.
Yeah.
So after that, for working for 1 month, I said I cannot continue with this work because I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
I said maybe just to go home, maybe to do some other hustling, like the masonry. But I had a friend there, so he was advising me that you can do this, you can do as a laborer. I was just a mere laborer, fundi wa mkono, you know. Just a laborer. You can do this. By doing this, For us also, we did like this. We were just a laborer, but after some times we qualified to be technicians.
Yes.
Now we are contractors. We are supervising. Yeah, we are the foremen. So I keep on doing that work, though also that work it was very hard. Feel tired, but I continue because I was earning something. So from there, now my dad, he attended a funeral. It was just nearby our home, and then the MCA, she came in that funeral, and he said that the government is supporting youth for the technical courses, and the government is paying everything, paying fees,
Sponsorship.
scholarship, sponsorship, you as a parent, you cannot pay anything. So my dad, he said that maybe it will be okay now to my son. I have a son there, so he managed to go and register me, and maybe to take the administration form, because he knew he will not pay anything. Yeah. So after maybe taking the admission, I filled in the form, buying some small things, the requirements. But when reaching there, the technical in the college, it was not the way we expected. Reaching there at the administration, we need the administration fee, we need some fee for starting, accommodation. I did not know because it was far. I had gone with the border. So after hearing that, I called my parents saying, I've come, but they are requesting this, and we don't have. What can we do? So it was not that way easy. So my parents say that maybe you can. No, not my parents. When I was in the process of registering, I was advised by one colleague that you can learn even with the help loan. Then the government can support you with something, the scholarship, but cannot pay for you everything. So I prayed to God that I've come. So I prayed that God, don't leave me. I'm here. I was willing to learn. I was willing to pursue a course in electrical and electronics engineering, because when I was young, I was always saying that when I grow up, I want to be an engineer. So getting in that school or on that institution, I did as I was advised by my friends. I applied for help loan. Then I was calling my parents. I knew they did not have something to give, but I was calling them to support whatever they have. So when I started maybe learning, or when I was admitted, they were affording 100 per week. Only 100 per week. So you can imagine you are at a school, you have to pay house, you have to buy food, to buy some rim papers, books, you know the requirements. Yeah. Now they were affording only 100. But I was working hard in class. So in 2 weeks' time, I was able to work. Had already learned something on how to do the installation, wiring. So during the maybe weekends or the days that we don't have lessons, I used now to go and now hustle. Other sometimes I cannot go for lessons. I just go maybe to hustle outside there to do the installation, wiring, so that I can get something maybe to pay school, rent, buy the basic needs. But at that time, God helped me. I managed. When I was hustling, I was getting some money. So it helped me. And at that time, I was now in a position now to support my parents at that time. I'm in college. I have to pay also something I have to buy, but then I have to support my parents. Now you can see.
Yeah.
So by doing that, I managed. Then it reached a time whereby we had to do an exam, and the exam fee was around 15,000. Now you have to pay once, and for the hustling, I cannot hustle to get that amount.
Yeah.
So what my parents did, we are farmers, so he managed maybe to sell one cow, so that maybe I can pay for the exam fee. So he managed, he paid, and then I did my exam and I passed very well. Yeah. So in just hustling, doing what those sometimes not going to classes, doing small works there at the nearby school, because there's some new rentals. They were building new rentals. So I was courageous enough to go and ask for jobs to give me. I can maybe work for the rentals that they are building at that time. They can. And then I was having that favor. When I was going there, they were giving me the job, and I was working very, very fast, and the work was good. So and then I finished my college level. Then I came back home, but getting now job home, or getting job, because my dream was now to be employed in KPLC, Kenya Power Lighting Company.
Yeah.
But it was difficult. They were saying your application is done like this one, so it was hard. So I continued maybe hustling. At the time I was hustling as a laborer in building construction. I managed now to be a technician in the field of maybe building technology. I was able to be a fundi now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by doing that, then I saw sometimes these jobs, as you do, sometimes some month maybe there's no job. Yeah. So I called myself a meeting. How can I now manage this life I've seen now? Even if I know how to contract, to do masonry, whatever, but still life is not good. Now how will I do? Now I try to communicate with my friends at Nairobi to connect to maybe to a stable job or to another job.
Yeah.
But I managed. There was a guy who connected me to work with the Chinese as a masonry. They were building the stage there at the Kasarani Stadium. So I managed to go there. I worked there for 2 months.
Yeah.
Then it reached a time whereby the work there was it was kazi kuwa inapungua kidogo. So they said that maybe we have to reduce some workers, and we are reducing the newcomers. Yeah. And I was the newcomer there. So they said, you Samuel, you are not going to work with us, but you leave your number. Maybe there'll be more work.
Yeah.
We will call you. So it was like that. I went back. No, I did not went back home. I was now stranded because I'm at Nairobi, and my mind, I was saying that when going home, I will not be comfortable home there. Home still there is challenges. So I looked for another job in Total company to do the delivery. So he was delivering their gas cookers, but the salary there was not stable. I said maybe Nairobi life, it is not good. So from there, I said, let me go back home now and marry and organize to marry.
Yeah.
So I went back home. So, and at that time, now my wife, she was now finishing her course. So I went back home. It was on April, and my wife now, she finished his course. It was July. Then I started planning for marriage on August. And for planning also for marriage, I had nothing.
Yeah.
So I went to a church member. He was also a friend. maybe he can guide me something, or he can give me the way forward on how to marry. I went there and then to give me options, because there was another guy who said that in marrying there are so many options. You can marry through this way, this way, this way. So I explained, but he said that there are so many ways, but I can tell you this way, but for you, you can choose. But for me, I chose to marry through a wedding, of which I had nothing, and I had planned that wedding in 3 months' time. From August, then I was planning to do a wedding on December. So it was like that. And I was home planning, I involved the church. The church chipped in to assist. The church supported me fully, my friends supported me. Then I managed to marry through a wedding. So after marrying now, staying home, still doing the building construction work, hustling, small work. Then, but in my mind, I was telling my wife that my faith is telling me that I will not stay home more days, or the rest of my life, or more time I will not spend here. I will go to work to Nairobi. I was just having that faith that I will be employed to work at Nairobi. So so having that faith, then I managed to look for 1,000 shillings to keep somewhere. I kept somewhere, and in my mind, in my heart, saying that this 1,000 bob, it will be used as a fare to Nairobi. Sikujua ni wakati gani I will go to Nairobi, and who will call me to go to Nairobi, but they had kept 1,000 somewhere, saying that this is the fare. Even my wife did not know that I am having some money hiding somewhere. So I was just relaxed. Then my friend, whom my colleague, he was a friend but a colleague in the same college. He was working in the company, and in that company they wanted one guy, an electrician. Because I was very hardworking when I was in the college. So these guys used to saw me maybe having contracts or having more jobs working, and I'm still a student. So they saw and they were impressed with my ideas and my commitment. So when the boss of that guy, my friend, asked, how can you get a guy? His mind rushed to me, and he was now looking for my number, searching me maybe through Facebook. Then he found me. He requested for the number, give him the number. He called me. It was on a Friday. He said that you are requested to work in a company as an electrician, and you are requested on Monday. I feel like it is, maybe I'm dreaming. I did not believe it. But because I had hidden something, 1,000 somewhere, so I borrowed just small amount now to add on the 1,000 so that it can be a fare to Nairobi. Then I managed, though there was challenge where to stay accommodation, but I managed. When I went in that company, they did not even give me an interview, because they said because they have talked more about you. Though we have not seen your work, but this guy, this friend of yours, he has said that you have been doing this and this. So just work for 1 month, but after 1 month we shall approve you, or we shall employ you permanently. It could, at that time, even I did not even finish a month. It was 2 weeks. But my work, I was very hardworking, doing clean job. Yeah, very careful. I was having respect. So my boss approved me in 2 weeks time to employ me now permanently in that company. So it was, I did not believe, but it forced me now to believe.
Okay.
So by working, I looked for a church. I say that for me now to work, or for life now to be good at Nairobi, I have now to seek God, because at that time I was still believing in God. I was going to church, worshiping. I liked worshiping, going to church.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to serve God. Yeah. So he was praying. So life picked from there. Then in the same church where I joined at Nairobi, so I worked hard. I was much committed, and by so doing, now I was now appointed to be now the pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So life was like that. Though still some small challenges, but when I compare from the back there life, I see for now life is now somehow good.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Wekesa,
Yes.
now how do you balance
Yes.
being both a pastor and an engineer?
Okay. First of all,
Yeah.
also a career or working as an engineer, it is not a it's not a disturbance or a distraction.
Yeah.
Working also, it is to serve God. As you work, you are serving God. When you work, when you treat your fellow colleagues, people there on the way, people you meet, people you stay with, you are also serving God.
Sure.
And then for your behavior, your ethics, your how you socialize, it also glorifies. It also glorifies God. So it is not a disruption when you work, because in the book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 23, the Bible says that whatever you do, do with all your heart, with all your mind. So when you do like that, you are serving God.
Yeah.
And then also another thing, have to normally put God first.
Yeah.
Because in the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 33, the Bible says that seek first the kingdom of God, and everything maybe shall fall. So I normally start a day by praying to God, saying that God, now guide me on my way as I'm going to work, as I communicate, whatever I do, God help me. So it was like that. So and then also working with the integrity, not cutting corners, being honest. It also a business in the kingdom.
Sure.
And then after work, maybe in the evening, have to rush in the church.
Yeah.
Maybe to minister, to lead prayers, to teach, or to be there now to listen on whatever maybe is being preached there. So I normally do like that. And maybe at the revivals at the Keisha, beside maybe being tired, but I take time, I attend. That is now how I normally balance. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Now let's talk about building and technology.
Yes.
For a young person looking to join building and technology space,
Okay.
what practical advice could you give him or her?
I may advise, and this one are mostly youths, because are the one who has this potential of doing this work, because this work needs people who are very energetic. So the advice is whatever maybe or maybe not, this work, it is personal. It is a guy now or a youth now to decide to say that I want to do this kind of a job. So maybe when he getting into that field, he has just to be very unique. To be unique, not to be the best, because the best guys, the best people are many are real, but being unique, that is something that will make maybe his or her maybe to do this work well, or maybe to be loved by maybe the contractors or other people, or to be known. Yeah, and then maybe to be just committed and to be hard working, whatever maybe they enter into that field,
Yeah.
because they need people who are hard working, because there are so many people who have trained that job. There are so many people who are working that job and then they have not trained. So going there, so the commitment now.
Sure.
Yeah, that is the one that will make him that maybe to continue in that field, or to love that field of building technology.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Wekesa, according
Yes.
to your profile,
Yes.
you also do branding and
Yeah.
signage, right?
Yeah.
Now, branding and signage is a very unique field.
Yes.
How did you get yourself into this space?
This field, at first I say that I trained as an electrician.
Yeah.
Then when this guy connected me to that company, I did not know even I was going to do signs or branding in that company. I knew that I'm just going there to be just an electrician. So but by getting in that company,
Yeah.
I realized that they are working with signage. Even it took me time
Yeah.
to understand what are they doing. But in my section of as an electrician, you know, we do signs that the illuminating signs
Yeah.
that light.
Sure.
So for lighting, you know, as an electrician, we learned, or I had that skill of maybe doing the soldering and maybe installing the signboard on the AC power, or handling the electricity. So going there, even me, I did not knew, but it was now that connection. I say that connection, it surprised me.
Yeah.
But in the process, I just believed on myself. I worked there, and I'm still then working there as an electrician under signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yes.
Now, according to you,
Yes.
how important is branding?
Yeah.
How important is branding to schools, churches, and small business in today's world?
Branding and the signage in schools.
Yeah, schools, churches,
Yeah,
and
it
the
is-
small businesses.
Yeah, it is important. First, a sign,
Yeah.
that is the one that will attract people, or it is the identity.
Yeah.
People to know that this building, we call it
Yeah.
this and this, or or entering inside maybe the reception, or entering in the institution or in the company. A sign or the branding, it help people maybe to identify what is normally done here, because at the town, because we normally do it at the town. Town, we have so many buildings,
Yeah.
and we have so many projects, we have so many people there. So without sign, people cannot identify, well, this building, we call it, how do we call it this building? How do we call it this place? Then these signs, sometimes we do signs, illuminating signs that light. So at night when people are far, they can identify and know the places, because from far they have seen that, that building, we call it, that is the name of that building, or this is a certain business that is normally carried here. So it made maybe people to identify school, that identify places, to know that this is a school, this is a church, then this is maybe a factory, or a company. And also signs, sometimes it helps, it is like beauty. Sometimes we brand for beauty, we brand photos, we brand on the walls, so to make maybe the building or the places or the offices now looks beautiful. Yeah, that is it now.
Now, after this interview, you'll give me a quotation for. I want to do a signage for our logo for Behind the Journey podcast.
Okay.
So after the interview, you'll give me a quotation so that we can see if you can work together, because we need to brand also this podcast, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
And it will be good.
Yeah.
And because I'm working in that company.
Yeah.
So the price, the quote, it will be a nice quote.
Wow.
And then we shall link maybe with the colleagues. We shall know on how we will help you.
Thank you so
Then
much.
we'll give you maybe options,
Yeah.
because we have options now.
Yeah.
You can choose or what is good or yeah.
So the client is allowed to choose the
he's
design
allowed.
that he or she wants.
Yeah, he's allowed. And then
Okay.
sometimes when we took picture about the place to be installed or to do the branding,
Yeah.
we go and do something, call it the mock-up.
Yeah.
We take a picture, we go and design something that you need. So we mock up on that place, so it
Yeah.
looks like it was already there,
Yeah.
but not done it.
Sure.
So after seeing that mock-up or seeing that picture, you feel it will be look good. Yeah, like
No.
that.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And I'll be looking forward to get your feedback.
Okay.
Now, could you share a successful story or a project that you did
Yes.
in your work that really inspired you?
Okay. For the project that I did that
Yeah.
inspired me, it was in the town called Nakuru.
Yeah.
There was a building, a hotel, a big building, 70th floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it the tidy suit. So that project inspired me because I took more time there, even a month, working on the same building, installing their signboard, and also decorating the building by putting the neon lights with the different colors, with the lights that it changes the colors. So that project inspired me because first it made me maybe to stay there, to adventure at the town there, Nakuru. Then by so doing, when we were about maybe leaving the site, not finished, but leaving the site maybe to go and rest, most people, they were congratulating my work, saying that, I'm doing a clean work, nice work.
Yeah.
They were taking even my contacts, like everybody who are there asking, who are there coming and seeing, even other people who are seeing from far, then being influenced to come and see which building is this one, who did this one. Then they were getting my contact, even congratulating, saying I've done a good work. Even some people asking on how they will get me. But from that project, even some more people have given us more work. We have done for them. The same project, hotels. No hotels needs to be attractive, so that maybe customers can enter there. So that is the project that inspired me. Even in my photos, I took a nice picture. I normally sit down to look at that picture. Even I normally congratulate myself. I say, saying that I did a good job, a nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And please keep it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
You said that you are married, right?
Yes.
Now, how do you mentor young people to embrace both family and innovation?
Okay. For the young people, they have just to be they have to work on their goals, because for the young people they must have goals, and clear goals, and sometimes maybe not to compare life with the others. We know some youths maybe they can grow fast, or they can maybe inherit some wealth or inherit. You understand? Yeah. So maybe they are just to understand themselves, and then maybe to be contented on whatever they have. And then also youths also they have to do some physical activities, because when they grow they will reach a time whereby maybe they are not in a position at even to walk, to do what. So they have to do the physical activities, and then they have also to be, whatever they do, maybe to be very prayerful, to put God first, because with God everything is possible. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
As we finish,
Yes.
Mr. Wekesa,
Yes.
where do you see yourself both in ministry and innovation in the next 5 years?
Okay. I normally see myself to be an employee in Kenya Power and Lighting Company. Then I see myself to be, because I'm a musician in the ministry, so I see myself maybe having a music industry. Then I see myself maybe training people maybe to play music, or to have a place or an industry whereby maybe there is production of music, studio, something like that. And then maybe to be a great servant of God, maybe through ministry, people getting maybe encouraged, advised, maybe to be healed, maybe some people in life facing so many challenges, like that.
Thank you so much and all the best.
Yeah.
Now, what legacy do you want to leave behind in both faith and innovative world?
Okay, the legacy, maybe I may say, to live a long-lasting vision, because with the vision, that is the thing that maybe can make people now to think, to work hard, because they are working towards a certain maybe vision. So to live a long-lasting vision, and then to maybe the relationship, legacy of relationship with people, to be having a good relationship as they relate with people, maybe in the ministry, the workplace, everywhere.
That's well explained.
Yeah.
Now, you, as an engineer,
Yes.
you must be having maybe a social media page, and maybe where our viewers and maybe someone who needs your services
Okay.
can find you. Now, please, do you mind giving us your contact details? Maybe where if someone wants to hire your services, he or she can easily find you further.
Okay, I will start by giving my contact. My number is 071364 5299. Anytime, maybe someone will call. Will be able now to answer. And then through Google, as our company, we have registered our company Google. We call it Min Korea Company Limited. Min with the MIIN Korea and then Limited. That is our company. We do signs. And then also in church, people can get my services there as a minister or a musician. We can learn music in church. We have a church there at Mother Renault, area 2. That is where maybe people can find me. Maybe we talk or we discuss something on Sundays, or when maybe he or she will call that number. I will give a directive, then they will get me. And then even Facebook, called Samwise. Even at TikTok, called Samuel. They can get me or they can see my services. We also post it there. Yes.
That's so powerful. And thank you so much for your time, my brother.
Okay. Thank you very much.
This was a very uplifting conversation.
Okay.
And you came from far. You came from a very humble background.
Yes.
But against all odds, you grew up and you become someone in Kenya. At least now you depend on yourself, and also your parents you are also supporting your parents.
Yes.
You have a family, and that's what we call. That's what we want all the youth to embrace.
Okay.
You see. So anyone going through challenges at the early life, they should not take it as a disadvantage.
Yes.
Or they should take it as an advantage and then use it to climb the ladder. And I always say that they should use it as a stepping stone. So anything you are going through, my dear viewers, any problem that you are going through, just know you are not the first, not the last one to undergo whatever you are going through.
Yes.
So put God first, pray, na ujitume kabisa, na yote itawezekana ukika Mungu mbele.
Yes.
From my brother's testimony, umeona aliteseka sana, hakuwa na from primary school, hakuwa na uwezo wa kwenda high school. Wazazi wake walikuwa wamempangia kwenda polytechnic, but God sent a destiny connector, akampeleka through the area MCA, akamconnect to a polytechnic where he'll pursue the electric engineering course, and that's what is feeding him right now. Hata kama liteseka, but at the moment he's someone, and I'm really looking forward to him, and I'm sure he'll transform more lives in the future. Thank you so much, my brother. And zidi kutumikia Mungu, zidi kuimpact lives, and zidi kujituma, na God will meet you at the point of the desire of your heart.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my dear viewers. Thank you for keeping time. Since we started, kindly, if you are there up to now, just subscribe. Kindly subscribe, like, share the podcast. My name, as I said earlier, I'm Brian Omondi. I'm your host, and thank you for your support. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment. And thank you so much for being there. Until next time, keep moving, keep working hard. Let's meet on Saturday in the next episode. Thank you so much, and have a blessed night. Bye.